Hey buddy. Okay, welcome to episode 4 of my Let's Play series. Okay, so I want to show you this. This is my tunnel or my shaft that goes straight down to bedrock, except it doesn't go all the way down to bedrock yet. The reason being is because I find myself overloaded with all the stuff I excavated, so I need to find something to do with it, and that's why I want to create another video. Um, so basically, this is going to actually be big enough to allow for 8 railroad or rail cars, rail tracks to go up and down. So it's going to be really easy to move long distances once I get that done. Alright, so never mind this. I actually got blown up by a creeper right before I started. So let me get everything back in the order that I originally had it so that I'm set. Okay, so what I wanted to build while I had you was I wanted to build a forgery. Um, or not forgery, a foundry. A foundry is used to, in real life, it's used to like melt large amounts of materials and stuff like that. It's like used for steel or other metalworks. But in this case, it's going to be kind of like a blacksmith shop, except it's going to be a little different. See, like the problem is that, or the problem I have anyway, is that I I tend to have a lot of material to uh, like basically to smelt. So what I'm going to do, or what I need, is a way of like processing large amounts of it. So sun's about to go down, so let me get started. Let's see. So I think I'm going to do 5. Okay. Now, so the way this is going to work is that there's going to be an elevated position. Let me go back and then sleep. I should start this in the morning, but the whole getting blown up by a creeper thing pushed me back. So hold on. I don't think I really did anything else though while you were gone. I've started leveling out different stuff. I have more chests and stuff because I have more things going on right now. This all full of dirt and tons of stone, tons of cobblestone, which is fine because I need it for uh, my iron farm. All right, so enough being distracted. So the way I build my stuff, and I'm sure different people will build it in different ways, is that I try to get, let me get a bunch of wood. Okay, so this one I'm going to use as the floor, just because it's different than what I've been using around here, and I have a lot of it. So I'm going to have this. Okay, now this is 4. Perfect. Okay, which means that now down here, clear out some area. Um, I'll show you why I do this in 1 second. See, building the floor, just building the floor. I'm really not a big fan of the orange. Personally, I think I like the jungle wood the best. It's got like the best color, I feel like. It's kind of darker, but this is what I have, and I like to build what I have. Okay, so what I need is some chests, and I'm going to need quite a bit. I don't want to use all of that, but it's a strong thing. All right. Um, there has to be fast. There it is. Okay, chests. No, way too much. Okay. Half, half, half. 8 is not going to be enough, but it's a decent start for now. Okay. Now, right here, I'm going to put 2 chests, and now I need this because I need to create hoppers. I need a lot of hoppers. In fact, I need to make more chests now. I don't know where I got. Oh, I got all this wood from I was leveling off a bunch of land over in that area for my super castle, which I have not started construction yet. And I think when it comes to stuff like that, I'll try to start stuff when I'm able to record it. That way you just can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't want to like uh, make a bunch of stuff when you're not watching. Not that I think you care about everything I do, but I think some of the stuff's kind of cool. So I'll at least start it, but it's gonna be a massive build. So 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. All right. Now I don't know if you are very experienced with hoppers, but the way they work is that you have to hold shift. You can build them anywhere. Like if I build them there, they're pointing at the ground. But if you watch, if I hold shift and hit the and click on the chest, you see how that like little nub is pointing towards the chest as opposed to this one where it's pointing straight down? That's important because that tells the hopper where to send stuff. So I'm going to connect all of these. Now what this does is if I drop something in here, just one thing, you see it quickly disappears. Look, if I drop an entire thing, you see it slowly disappearing. Now what's doing is you can see it goes in this one, and then this one, and this one, and then eventually ends up in the chest. Okay, now that's really important because I'm going to put 4 furnaces down. 2, 3, 4. Now the reason I need 4 furnaces is because, well, I just need multiple ones because I'm going to be doing a lot of smelting. Okay, so now as you can see that little nub, that little part right there, now in here it's heading to the left. Here I need to go into the back of each oven. Let's see, and then how am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to move that, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Now, now these hoppers go straight down. So you hit shift. You have to hit shift because if you just click it without hitting shift, you actually end up going into the furnace menu. So shift and click down, shift, click down, shift, click down. Now the ones on top of that are different because these are trying to pull straight down. So what you need to do is put them like this so that the layer on top isn't trying to build straight or isn't trying to pull straight down. All of these are trying to push to the left. Now what this does is that something will go in this one. Like if you watch, drop one in there, now it'll go to here. Now it will try to keep going, but instead this hopper down here will pull it from the one above it and pushed it down the furnace, and then it'll load it in. Now, because I have that, I need more. Yeah, okay. I need to make more of the what's it called? I need to make more chests, so I have stuff to put in there. All right, let's build these out now. All right. Same principle here. Now, the ones in the back, this row right here, is feeding into the back of it. That's for fuel. This row up here is feeding what you want smelted. So I have that. I'm going to reduce this because I don't need this quite this big. Okay, so now I have that. This is pretty much the layout for the design. So now I have to build the structure around it. I would say this is my biggest Minecraft weakness, is that I'm just not great at building structures. Everything tends to look really boxy. That's why I've been using more of the logs to sort of break up the layout of the structure. But let's see how this looks. I don't particularly like cobblestone, but I have a lot of it. So let's build that. I need to build a doorway here somewhere. Cobblestone already. And let's build a couple chests. I need 4 more chests. Wrong menu. Is it here? Yep, okay. smelter. Okay. Let's see. Build an entrance right here. And then put cobblestone there. Cobblestone there. This there. Okay. Now, at some point, I need to build an elevator to get up there, meaning I just want a chest here and a chest here. One would be for fuel and one would be for what you want smelted, and it will automatically go up there. The problem is that right now I don't have the supplies for that kind of build, so we're kind of stuck with what I have. In the meantime, let me get these chests built. So that, and then fuel. The one problem is that normally, see, I can just put fuel in there, and then put stuff like cobblestone and stuff in there. The problem is normally I have more, like I use pretty much buckets of lava as my main fuel source when I'm doing large smelting projects because, well, let's face it, once you start digging a lot, there's a ton of lava in your way. So I found it's a good way to use up a lot of that stuff. The issue that I face right now, see, I don't like that, you can still see that down there. One of the biggest problems I have though with that is that I haven't actually found any lava yet. I didn't really dig all that much really, so I need to get deeper so I can start having those lava pools. And then when I take from them, I'm pretty much solving two problems at once. I'm removing the lava from my pathway, and I'm simultaneously getting fuel from my furnaces. Let's see, I have to there. It's not the best system really, but it works. It's just slow going. It takes a while to get everything done. So I need to build it at least 2 more high because I need enough for that to open. So you have to figure out a way to beautify this so it's not just like a tower of cobblestone supported by wooden or by log structures. Do something like slope ceiling. I don't know. Maybe it would look nice to some sort of slanted roof at the top. Not sure yet. I'll figure it out though. I have time. But anyway, so yeah, this is what I want to show you. Anyway, I'm not sure if you actually ever use hoppers, actually. I've seen a lot of stuff you build, and I don't think you do hoppers or even mess around with redstone all that much. I do it because it makes a lot of things easier. Like, if I can automate something and not have to do it myself, like, if I had an automated tree farm, man, it would be amazing. I don't know if there's a way of doing it without catching, like, I think they're called a weather thing. They're one of the mobs that spawn in Nether. I forget what they're called. It's like a ghost thing that shoots fireballs. But when the fireball hits, it sort of harvests whatever it hits. So if you had a bunch of already fully grown trees, if that fireball was to hit the trees, it would turn the fireball or turn the tree into like the original blocks that like kind of hover around. I don't know what they're called. I just dropped my water bottle. Let's see. So, let's see. Yeah, it's kind of big. Hmm. Yeah, man, I need to get more torches around because these, like, mobs, it's like that little dude over there, man, he'll come up behind me, blow me up, and I'll be all mad about it. I don't like him. Let's see, I need to get up there. So the thing is, I can't just build on top of this. I actually build it 1 layer higher and then build the ceiling. I think I'll use this wood, but I don't know if I have enough. Guess we'll have to see. Let's see, build one, 2, 3, 4. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I need to build one higher so I can actually open that chest. And then what's going to end up happening, most likely, is after I get supplies, I can build hoppers and the redstone circuits. I have to carve out and make this building a little bit bigger in the back so that I can build the actual item elevators. Item elevators are actually pretty fun to build. They're a little more complex than I think I would ever have assumed um, prior to looking them up. Let's see, so do this. You know what would look nice on top of here instead of using all this, since I think I'm gonna run out anyway. If I can get half slabs, I need half slabs anyway for down there. I'm gonna have to run over there and get some more trees, I think. I don't think I'm gonna do that while you're watching though, because it's gonna take up a lot of time, and it's not really anything productive for you to really see. Put a door on this guy. Oh, yeah, that's pretty ugly. What can I do? Build. I can do like an awning, like a mini awning, just to give the building some more definition. Like around there, maybe. Whoops. Get out of here. I don't want you to blow up my work, man. Alright, so I'll finish that up later. Let me tell you what I'm working on now, besides the hole. So, the pit is going to go all the way down to bedrock. But then I have to clear out all of this over here, which I already started to do. Sorry, mostly flat on top. I need to clear this out because it's going to be a train station. Now, this train station is going to look like a modern day train station. It's going to have different platforms. The platforms are going to have different rail cars, and you can take a rail car, get on the track, and go wherever you want to go. I'm not sure of all the destinations yet, but I'm going to need something to get from here to the castle I'm building. And then this road is going to go out that way somewhere, but the thing is I haven't really explored too much out there, so I don't know what's going on. I think the next thing I'm going to work on is I'm going to start working on the town out there, the village, because I have to expand it. It doesn't have many rooms for the villagers and stuff, and the problem is if I hang out there too much, eventually the villagers are going to die off because they are not going to have, like every time I go there, it creates a situation where a lot of mobs spawn there. So it actually is damaging to the villagers each time I hang out over there. Because there's a lot of villagers, there's only so many rooms, so some end up getting turned into the zombies. So anyway, I think that's going to be the end of this video. Next time, I think I'll record again once I get to the bottom here so you can see how I build my tunnels. And also I have to build certain things, like I have to start containing some of these sheep and start dyeing them so I can have a sheep farm, but I don't know where I'm gonna have to build a sheep farm over there somewhere. I think it's still flat. I think I have some cool ideas for the sheep farm though, so stand by for that. Anyway, bye. I'm gonna let you go. Stay awesome.